Personally, for me, the thing that fascinates me the most is actually the core of the study program, that being the electronics themselves. I find it quite interesting to learn how components work and what you can do with them. Like when you build a circuit, wire everything together, what you can achieve with that. So, my name is Radu Dragne. I come from Romania and I'm studying electrical engineering and information technology here at the HKA. I am currently in the 5th semester. I decided to become an integrated circuit designer, and electrical engineering was the best path for me in order to achieve what I set out to achieve. As for why the HK exactly, well, I was looking for a well-rated university with an interesting English-only electrical engineering course, and it had to also be here in Germany. And yeah, here I am. I've been here for 2 years and I am not regretting it. In my opinion, the biggest difference between the HK and other universities is the emphasis on practical application. In my study course, for example, almost every lecture has its own lab where you get to take the theory from the lecture and put it into practice. One thing I learned the hard way during my time at the HK is that the study course is not to be underestimated. While the theory might not be so abundant, hands-on experience, it can still get quite overwhelming during the exams period. So my advice to you is go to the lectures, definitely go to the labs, and start studying way in advance. You're gonna thank me. Well, I could think of multiple examples since most of my labs have quite interesting real-world goals and objectives or applications. But if I had to pick one, it would actually have to be the project I'm currently working on together with Professor Herman Ang. We are working on a state-of-the-art voltage regulator with an emphasis on both stability and energy efficiency. The simulations look very promising, and we are going to start physical testing soon. And this is very exciting for me because I get to work and gain experience in the field of analog circuit design, which is kind of the reason I enrolled at the HK in the first place. Depending on the ticket or subscription you buy, you can basically travel across the whole country without spending that much money, at least on transportation. And that also applies to the city itself, where you can take any bus or train that you'd like. And on top of that, there are also a bunch of rentable bikes all across the city, which you can take for a quick trip. Over the last 2 years here at the HKA, I've had multiple encounters with student organizations, and my experiences have always been good with them. My first ever experience was actually when I got to Karlsruhe and I found my apartment. I actually went through the student organization, the Studentenwerk here in Karlsruhe for that. There is also the ESN, which would be the Erasmus organization here in Karlsruhe, and they are always organizing events and parties, which I've attended before.